have a joke.
Oh dear.
Do you want to hear it?
If I must.
A man,
Or a woman.
or a human,
Or a cat.
or a dog,
Or a squirrel with cheese.
or whatever, walks into a bar,
Or a cafe.
or a diner,
Or a tree house.
or a restaurant,
Or a yacht.
or the Drum Arms,
Okay.
and orders a wine,
Or a pina colada.
or an espresso martini,
Or a fizzy elderflower.
or some champagne,
Or sparkling wine.
or gin and tonic.
Or vodka coke.
Okay, from the barman,
Or the bar woman.
or the hospitality specialist. With all these keywords, I give up. This can only be the Search Awards!
Welcome to the Drum Awards for Search 2022. It's fantastic to be beaming today's results all around the world live from the Drum Labs here in the beating heart of London's Shoreditch. Now, Search Gurus, I've had my own search to do. Okay, this is a bit of a story, this. Where is my co-host Gordon Young, the guy in that VT? Okay, I've been searching, but my search came up with a surprising result. And I have found a new co-host. That makes me a bad person, doesn't it? I'm just a bit ruthless. So please welcome our co-founder and CEO of the Drum. It is Diane Young.
Get my specs on. Well, hello everybody. It's great, if a little bit surprising, to be here. I'm basically a same-day stand-in for Gordon because he's unfortunately quite ill with a very bad cough, which you do not want to hear. But I am very excited to be here in his place, secretly quite glad he couldn't make it, and to be part of this really exciting event and to be with you here tonight.
Indeed, indeed. Well, the bar is buzzing upstairs and the mood down here. I don't know what you would say, Diane. Is it nervous? Is it tension? What is it, guys? Nervous, yeah, one clear voice.
Quite excitable, quite excited.
Absolutely. Okay, is Hannah up in the bar? Do we want to see Hannah? Let's see Hannah in the bar.
I'm up here in the very, very buzzy bar. Can I get a whoop whoop from everyone? We're all excited. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, we'll be hearing more from her and that rowdy crowd a little later on. Okay. Today's awards are particularly exciting as search marketing has become a focal point for the marketing sector in recent years. And I think it's fair to say actually in the last 2 years it's probably been the most important point of medium.
Yes, as you'll see during today's show, you won't have to search very hard to uncover some stunning stats, some rampant ROI and outstanding SEO.
But today's Search Awards don't exist alone. They are part of a global movement. It's the Drum Awards global movement for, you've probably seen it all around the world. We've got search, we've got experience, we've got design. And for us, it's really important that we reflect the whole entire industry. These awards are very dynamic and are definitely one of our favourites.
Indeed, and here we are. So in fact, if you tune in to us tomorrow, you can actually watch the Drum's Online Media Awards, when we'll be revealing some of the best digital media campaigns and content, and also the brands that are truly making history in the media industry. But that's not what we're here for tonight.
It's not, and actually if you tune in tomorrow, you might cry. It's a promise, actually, you will cry. Okay, we leave no stone unturned to find the very best work being done globally as we aim to make the work, and actually, most importantly, the people behind that work famous.
Maybe there's even some of those here in the room tonight, Lynn.
I think there may be.
But today, Search Marketing, Not Media Awards take centre stage as we highlight the incredible work being done to build brands, boost sales, and to develop the latest cutting-edge search software, pushing the boundaries of tech and innovation.
Indeed. Now, every winning case study featured in today's show will be available to read at, you might know the site, thedrum.com, which amplifies the content globally.
Before we start, I would like to say a huge thank you to our judges for poring over all the entries that we received from around the world. The panel has search experts from companies such as Bumble, Meta, Canon, Condé Nast, LinkedIn, Publicis Media, Rap, Dell, and many, many more. So thank you to all our judges.
And we want to give a shout out to our roving reporter, Hannah, who you saw earlier at the bar. So is Hannah there again? Do we want to say hello? Yeah, let's do it. I think she was having a lot of fun. Oh, she's going to have a drink, so we're going to be back with her later.
Oh, there we go.
Hannah knows how to celebrate the show.
Did you think that was all she had to do? That was her bit done, maybe?
I think she did. Okay, well, we're going to hear more from her a little later on. And then we'll also hear from some of our judging panel who are joining us from places like Arizona, Dubai, in Canada. And a big cheer to everyone watching in all the far-flung places across the world. So you are very welcome, and thank you. Thank you for joining us here, and thank you for joining us wherever you are right now. Okay, Diane, what do you think?
I think it might be time to get going. Let's get this awards results show on the road. Let's do it. Woo! Is there anyone in the house here in the studio who's nominated tonight? Oh, okay, that's fun. Shout out your name if you're nominated.
Oh my goodness, I can feel some hustle and tussle in here tonight.
Yeah, it's not nervous, it's competitive. Yeah, okay, so we're going to begin by looking at our data and technology categories, starting with PPC, most effective use of paid search as part of a programmatic strategy. And the first award of the night goes to a campaign that saw an agency pit a non-alcoholic spirit brand against competitors with far bigger budgets. Intelligent use of data and a focus on men's mental health generated some impressive results, and hopefully a few mandates too.
Well, Diane, I think you've given it away. The winner is Infinity Nation for Strike.
So we're on a mission to inspire men to talk more.
It's not weak to talk about your feelings, it's strong.
To listen, to support, and to be there for each other.
And if you can ask the right questions, you can find an awful lot out about people.
A mandate means asking your mate out, checking in, letting him know you've got his back no matter what.
One of the best things people can do is create a safe space for your people. No judgment, no nothing.
So this is why it's so important to have open and honest conversations, because they are the conversations that will literally save lives.
Ask, listen, encourage action, check in.
Wow, awesome work, don't you think? I mean, I thought what was really striking about that was, obviously, it was a non-alcoholic brand, and the fact that they encouraged men to really sort of, I guess, build the courage. It's not easy, particularly in Scotland and places like it's really difficult for men to show their feelings. So actually, for men to sort of reach out to each other, I don't know what you think. It was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good work. I liked your little pun there as well, that it was striking.
Yes.
It was striking, like the way you did that, Lynn. Okay, on to our next category, which is PPC, most effective use of data or insights. Let's find out who our nominees are in this category. Okay, some excellent work there, and I can announce that we have a highly commended in this category, and it goes to MG, OMD, and OMG for Specsavers.
The other today, this is just a little bit of info. I actually spoke to the lady, Dame Mary Perkins, who actually is a co-founder of Specsavers. And not only do they do amazing work, she's just actually a beautiful human who came from a working class background, and it's such an amazing story. So yeah, I'm really delighted that she picked that up.
Podcast, Lynn?
It's on my podcast.
Is that a quick?
Coming out soon. It's shameless. Anyway, that's fine. It's our show. We can do what we want. But I can tell you that the winner introduced localised campaigns for over 300 children's nurseries in the UK. The judges considered to be an exceptional use of first-party data to target the right audiences at, more importantly, the right time. The winner is Receptional for Bright Horizons. Their target was to get 3,000 nursery inquiries, and they ended up getting 11,000. Talk about ROI, I think we're pretty on point.
Yes, and actually Receptional were in here doing an event at the Drum Labs about 3 months ago, and not only are they very clever, but they're very nice people as well.
See, nice people do nice things.
Yeah. Let's move on though to SEO, most effective use of data or insight. Here are our nominees. Again, some very strong work in there, and the highly commended goes to the work by NP Digital for Party City.
And to announce the winner, we welcome one of our esteemed judges, Curtis Schmidt from Wrap in, I'm so jealous, Dubai.
The winning submission demonstrated an innovative and omni-channel approach, utilizing an extensive SEO strategy linked to CRM. The client wanted to drive awareness about a new product range, in addition to helping people suffering from allergies. The strategy shifted previous go-to-market approaches to build trust with consumers. Through APIs, the campaign linked geolocation, pollen levels, and personalized content to hyper-target individuals, serving them specific information and pages relevant to them and their hay fever. It drove impressive KPIs through the full funnel. The winner for SEO, most effective use of data and insights, is Prix Digital and Kleenex. Congratulations.
New Kleenex Allergy Comfort. A touch of comfort when there's pollen around. In a new extremely gentle and ultra-absorbent tissue.
Prix Digital there for Kleenex. Now there's a really cool app that they've done, it's My Pollen app, My Pollen Pal. And actually it was really funny because over the course of the last couple of days I've been telling people about this campaign, and there's so many people that have seen it. I have never seen it, but my other half does have hay fever, so I might have to download it.
Well, there you go.
There it is.
That's how it works. That's how the sales come. Now, let's turn our attention to SEO and PPC Best Search Software category. Here are the contenders. And our judges have chosen to highly commend 2 campaigns in this category, and they are Square.io, well done to that team, and also Yext.
We do have some happy people in the room tonight. Drinks are on you, thank you. But the award goes to Athena for Local View. congratulations. Now, a little birdie told me, or tells me, that actually we have Athenians in the room tonight. And we would love to hear from you, so make your way to the lectern.
Come on.
Come on. Oh, he's getting stripped off for the occasion. He means business. Okay, if he ever gets through, we want you there. Right, so what's your name? Josh. So this was obviously a local campaign, so during the pandemic, I believe that people were searching locally because, well, let's face it, we couldn't really go anywhere else. But you know, what was the kind of thinking behind it? And the sort of, I don't know if you want to give your full strategy story, which has obviously won you the award, but do you want to tell us a bit more about your campaign?
Yeah, I think for us at Athena, we've always done a lot on a national level. And I think what we realised over the past sort of 10 or so years that we've been around, that more frequently now people are searching more regularly for different things in different locations, and they're using different terms and different terminology for how they look for what they're looking for online. So it is really important for us to, I think, understand how consumers are searching on a local level, but also more importantly, how different players and competitors are interacting at that local level in order to bring value to our customers.
Amazing. And how are you and your team going to celebrate? Apart from, again, I think another drink now, but how are you going to celebrate?
I'm not really too sure. I'll probably leave that up to the team to lead me astray.
Okay, the expense budget is on you. Give him a round of applause. Congratulations.
Hope you have a wonderful... Yes, so I have to say, out of all of our global awards competitions, our search awards have the longest category titles. So are you ready for this whopper? SEO and PPC, most effective use of technology in a search campaign. Here are the nominees. Here are the nominees. Our judges have chosen this time to highly commend Harrods and Jellyfish for Harrods.
I can tell you that we do have a winner, because it wouldn't be fun if we didn't. And that winner goes by the name of Launch for IMSM. Wow. And they wanted to increase their sales across 7 different sort of international markets, and I do believe they sort of adjusted the language and different things. So yeah, it was a cracking campaign. But we're not going to have time to sort of go through everything in detail, which we would love to. So make sure you check thedrum.com. Okay, I do believe they're up in the bar. I think they're having a right old shindig up there.
We might get to speak to them later.
Oh, we can see.
Oh yes, here they are. In fact. Oh, I love seeing a happy face like that.
Especially when they don't know about it.
I know, exactly. It's all a surprise. It's nice. The search sector, ladies and gentlemen, thrives on innovation. So what's the technical innovation of the year, we ask ourselves? Well, we're about to tell you. Let's see who's in the running. Well, we have a highly commended here, and it goes to PropellerNet. So well done to them.
Great stuff. And the award for Technical Innovation of the Year goes to, oh my God, they're going to go crazy. It's Athena!
I think we've heard this.
I think we've heard, I know, and a few drinks later, I'm sure we'll hear a lot more.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Do you know the thing I like about this awards already, Lynn? These guys in here are so generous to all the winners and the the commandees, aren't they, with their applause and their cheers. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
Can you imagine you took the show to Glasgow? It may not be as civil.
Lynn, what are you saying? Right, never mind that, we'll talk about that later in the bar. Our next category today is not-for-profit. And not-for-profit continues to be an important sector and one that can really take advantages of the benefits of search marketing and all that it can bring to their coffers. So the nominations are... Oh, this is exciting as well because I'm going to get a chance to use my schoolgirl French because the commendation here goes to Crafted for Médecins Sans Frontières.
All I have to say to that is, oui, oui. Oh. That's about as much as I learned. I'm so impressed I still remembered it. The winning campaign goes to John Ailing, an associate for Cat Protection UK.
The signs of kitten mis-selling aren't always this obvious. But when unscrupulous breeders remove kittens from their mothers too soon, they can become very sick, or even worse, die. To find out more, search Protect Kittens and help us stop the big kitten con.
Wow. I mean, as a cat lover, I mean, this is just really an emotional campaign. So, you know, it was disruptive. So basically when people searched, this came up and it disrupted the search because apparently there's so many like kittens sold on social and it's unregulated. So what happens is when the kittens get taken away from their mummies too soon, they end up with all these health problems and they end up dying. I mean, it's like literally, I think when I read it and I watched it, I was crying. But I am a cat mummy myself. I've got 2 cats and I just can't help, I'm just shameless. Like, I just can't help myself. I just want to see what they're up to right now. So can we just zoom to my house? Like, I'm not joking. I want to zoom. Amy, can we do that? Can we go over? Let's see. Oh, Bella! Oh, look!
Which one's which?
So Bella's the little one at the front and Milo, he's normally beating her up. Milo's at the back, but oh my God, I just love them. I know it's sort of cat-dog going on here, because I actually not because we're sisters, we're not cat-dog, but Diane has a dog and I have cats. Anyway, it's not about us, it's about you.
Oh yes, there's people here and there's a show to do. Let's get on with it. Okay, next up, it's actually about planes, trains and automobiles. As we look at our automotive and transport category. The nominees this time are... First, we have our highly commended, and that goes to iProspect Ireland for South Western Railway for their top-notch work.
And the winner this time is, you ready? OMD for LNER. Wow.
That was more trains than planes, trains and automobiles, wasn't it? Yeah.
I mean, that's probably one of my favourite movies, actually, Planes, Trains and Automobiles. But anyway, on to the winner. Their sales were up by 104%, and they were obviously using real-time data, which is super tricky, but you should definitely check it out. I think that's a really fascinating case study, actually.
Are we going to be publishing it on The Drum?
We will be, again, on that little small, one of the world's largest sites called thedrum.com.
Indeed. Right, but next up, on to another category. We're going to look at FMCG now, and here are the nominations. And it's highly commended for media works for Fentimans.
They do look good, and I am delighted to announce, right, excuse me, hold on. Oh, no, I'm good. That was a really bad joke. That was a Gordon joke, and I've got a story about that in a minute.
You might not hear, but his jokes are.
Yeah, he might not hear, the joke is on him. It's yet another award for the fabulous Reprise Digital for Kleenex. Now, before you go on, Diane.
All right.
So, I did tell you I had a bit of a Gordon, but was it a joke? It's to do with his joke. So, I don't know if you know, I'm sure you do, Gordon Young, who is the co-founder of The Drum. And when we do these shows, he tends to tell really bad jokes. That's not why he's not here, by the way. But normally he does tell bad jokes. And we were sort of having this chat where I said to him, Gordon, have you not been watching the news? Do you see what happens at award shows? It's a dangerous place. You can end up getting slapped. You can get sworn at. There's lots of things that can happen. So what I decided to do was to teach him some self-defense, because I feel that award show hosts kind of need that in this day and age. So let's just take a look. So what we do, so when Macy moves out...
She's there to protect me, Lynn. She's
Okay.
my guard dog.
Imagine you were going to slap me.
Jesus.
Okay.
Ow.
Award show host, that's
Help.
how you do it.
Okay, so if you're coming up to the podium, don't try anything, okay? Because she's my guard dog tonight. That was my wee... Yeah. That was my wee dog in that video there. So your cat's my dog, we're even. Okay, we're going to move on to healthcare and pharma now. So let's have a look at who's in the running for this category. Yeah, I'm guessing there was quite a lot of searching going on in the last couple of years in the pharma category, so it must have been an interesting time in the business. The judges have decided that Highly Commended is going to Hallam for Boots Hearing Care.
Congrats to them, well done. But the judges were really knocked off their feet by one particular campaign, and the winner is Circle Health Group.
Have you got them in the room? Is that them
Do
in
we
the room at the
have
back
winners
there?
in the room? Oh,
come on up.
Make your way. The price is right. Okay, well, as they make their way, I'm going to give you a bit of a debrief and they can tell me off if I get it wrong. So Circle Healthcare, I believe, run hundreds of hospitals all around the UK. And of course, during the pandemic, it was quite a scary time. People were sort of searching for lots of ailments. And I believe you guys sort of created lots of really content-rich, I guess, you know, educational pieces.
We tried to look at where we could make a difference and add value, and it was locally. So it was about being visible to as many people as we could be and then converting them. So being able to, on the website, make a difference to actually have content that helped people understand what the issue was, what the treatment was, and get them through a patient pathway.
Yeah, and I believe you had an 82% increase in your traffic in 1 month. Wow.
Yeah, it kind of blew up kind of straight away. We figured out that if we got as much content that was rich and fulfilling, and the copywriting team and the SEO team figured it out, and yeah, it made a difference, which was brilliant.
Great. Well, cracking work, and it's picked you up the award, so I think you ought to feel mega chuffed.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's give them a round of applause.
Well, next up we have B2B. Let's see who's getting it right in the world of professional search. And we are going to be kept in suspense for a few minutes while we wait for our...
Wow,
a little technical problem to catch up. Because, yeah.
Or do we just go?
Well, I know. I'm just going to quickly move on. The highly commended is going to Hiscox.
Okay. So we're going to take a pause and we're going to tell you the winner. Yeah, we can't see the screen. Tech team, they're all going mad. You guys are having your drinks, you're having so much fun, and they're like, wah, in our ear.
They're pressing buttons like crazy up there.
They are indeed.
I think they need to press it one more time,
Yeah,
though.
I think, do we have a little manual script there? Why don't we just go old-fashioned? Yeah.
Yeah, it's you, Lynn.
Sorry. See, Diane gave it to me because I had the black belt.
It's the winner. We know the commended, so we need
do.
the winner
So
after.
do you know what? Do you know, it's like swans. We're fine. We're all good. I've got my sparkling rosy. I'm fine. I can tell you that the winner is... Okay, make sure I've got the right one here. Do I have the right one? Yeah, I do. I prospect for Alliance Care. Awesome stuff. And you know where to go and check that out, don't you? On a place called thedrum.com. So,
indeed.
Just in case you forgot.
Do we want to move on straight on to the next category? I think we will.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, before we do it, do you think we should go to Hannah at the bar?
If you like.
Just like see
Why
how
not?
she's doing, making sure
Before it all gets too crazy up there.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, is Hannah at the bar?
I am, guys. It's lovely to see you both. Congratulations to all the winners so far. I'm actually going to be talking to two lovely winners so far. So over here we have Ollie and Zach, and you guys won for the amazing project, which was with Cats Protection. And guys, whenever it comes to non-profit, I always feel like a lot of hard work and energy goes into it. Did it really take over your lives?
I think so, yeah. It's such a big campaign, so ran across national TV, outdoor, print, and online as well. So I think for months, I think maybe June we started. Yeah, massive campaign. It's great to see the results.
Great. And what's it like working for a charity? Like, does it take a lot out of you? Is it rewarding? How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it just kind of motivates you to go the extra mile, to be honest. We've worked with the NHS as well when the COVID lockdown was happening to get the message out about recruiting 75,000 volunteers. Recently, we just worked with the DEC to get the money for the Ukraine war. So it just motivates you to go the extra mile, to be honest, and it's very rewarding. So.
Great. Well, thank you. Thanks for all your hard work, and congratulations again. And back to you guys in the studio.
Great stuff. Wow, they're having fun up there, aren't they?
They are, and we will be too later. We're having fun here.
Are you having fun right now? Yeah.
Now, moving on to another industry sector that's a particular favourite of mine. Bit of music, bit of entertainment. The nominations are... Well, it's not a big number of nominations, but they're all absolutely excellent. There's a highly commended, and that goes to Re-Signal for Loop earplugs.
Fabulous. And the winner is musician.
Hi there, I'm Sonia, and I'm going to take you through a little overview of the Musician app. What is it? Musician is a mobile app that teaches you to play instruments. Currently we have the guitar, the bass, the uke, the piano, and singing. Ooh! The only things you need is your instrument and the application, and if you don't have it ready, don't worry, you can download it from the link that's in the description, or you can also find it from the App Store of your phone.
So, from music to money, we're now going to look at our finance and professional services category. Here are the nominees. And we have two highly commended entries in this category, and they go first to Trade Nation, Go Up for Trade Nation. Well done to that team. And also Reprise Digital, again for Hiscox.
And I'm absolutely delighted, I'm honoured to let you know that the winner is Verve Search for Paxful. Now, what's really cool about this one is Paxful wanted to be positioned as a really credible brand within the sort of crypto sector. And obviously, some not nice things goes on in there. And they were trying to educate kind of younger people about the dangers and the pros and the cons and kind of what to sort of look out for. And because of that, sort of they did something for good. They actually got a 204% increase in revenues in 2 months of launch, which I think is really incredible. And I'm sort of seeing this more and more, because as we do all these shows, we're just learning tons of trends, and we're finding that there's so much work that's been done for good. So the data's been put to good use, the content's sort of pointing in that direction. And I just think it's really lovely, and I feel it's almost like karma. I believe in karma. So yeah, well done for these guys. And I think they're going to talk to Hannah at the bar later.
Lots of good karma and good vibes up there then.
Yeah, I hope to get crypto tips, because I would quite like to look at that.
Well, the less we say about that now, the better probably, isn't it? We'll talk about that in the bar later. We are now motoring towards the major awards of the show. We're not quite there yet, because next we're going to look at the public sector category. Lynn, can you do the honours and reveal the winner here, please?
Indeed. Okay, well, you might have heard their name before. It is MGOMD for HM Government Cabinet Office. Okay, and so what they done is they created this chatbot Q&A, which allowed people to sort of gain access to information around vaccines faster. And do you know, actually, it's sort of related. When the whole sort of last 2 years kicked off, my son was only, I think, 18 at the time, and he got his first job, so he sort of benefited from it. But his job was to advise people who were really worried about condition, you know, they had signs of COVID or vaccines. So I was really proud of it. It was like a proud mum moment in his first job, which was really lovely. So yeah, it was great to see that campaign.
Next up, we have retail or e-commerce, and the nominees here are... Well, I was kind of counting there. I think that's about 10 very strong entries in the running for this award. They ultimately have decided to give a highly commended, only one, but it goes to Novos for Swift. So congratulations to everyone who worked in that campaign.
And here is one of our judges, Joe Ford from Organic, to announce the winning campaign.
The winner for the retail or e-commerce category was a very detailed entry telling us nearly everything we would want to know about a piece of work. It had super strong results that took into account all external factors and removed as much ambiguous data as possible. It is essentially a great case study into large-scale multi-region SEO and just how much our industry can help to grow in difficult times. The team should be proud of what they accomplished. So the winner of the retail and e-commerce category is Resignal for the work they did with ASICS Europe.
Congratulations to Resignal for ASICS Europe. Do you know, I once got a pair of ASICS because apparently they're really good running shoes, and they're so good that I've never had to replace them because I didn't really go running. I kind of got them for the novelty factor. Yeah, I shouldn't really be proud of that, should I? No, oh well. We're all friends. Yeah. So what's the feeling amongst the room? Like, are you feeling good? Well, the winners are feeling good. Yeah, and so far, for those who have one, do you think you could pick up the Grand Prix? Are you that good? Yeah. Oh, I feel not so confidence in the room.
Well, we'll see very soon. But up next, let's find out who is going head-to-head in the sports and leisure category.
work stood head and shoulders above the rest. The winner is, and I just love this name, it's Touché for BRP See-Do. Calling in from Canada, we have the team from Touché. So hello, guys.
There they are.
Yay!
Very happy.
Oh my goodness, she's so happy. So this was such a brilliant campaign. So for everyone watching, not only in our studio, in our bar, around the world, can you tell everyone a little bit more about it?
Yeah, well, you know, we have barriers in front of us with the pandemic, with the inventory shortage. I think it's to our advantage, and we're happy that we have a successful case and a brilliant model launch that was launched. So very happy and very proud of the whole team. Woohoo!
And who did the most work out you?
Everyone worked really hard on that. So,
That's very tactful.
You can tell you're Canadian.
Yeah, it's a tactful answer. I have to say though, Touché people, that looks too much like a board meeting and not enough like a party. So
Yeah,
I think
well,
you need to ramp it up.
We have few bottles in the fridge, so it won't be long.
Well, have a fabulous time, celebrate in style. Make sure to tweet and send us all your pictures.
For sure. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, they were great.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, we've had guests and winners who celebrate in style. We've had people dressed in caterpillar suits. We've had people literally hula hooping. So yeah, I think we should do the best prize for the best celebration.
It's probably only about, 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Canada though, so we'll give them a break. Let's go back to them in about 5 hours' time and see how they look then. The next category for now though is travel and tourism, so let's check out the nominees. All of that looked just great. I think I need a holiday right now. We have 2 highly commendeds to give out before I can get away though. And they are Making Science for the Iberostar Group. Fantastic. And also Razorfish for Marriott. So well done to both of you.
And it is an award for iProspect for Aer Lingus. Another great piece of work, so check it out online. Pretty good stuff.
Okay, now we're going to PPC, Best B2C Campaign. Our B2C nominees are as follows. Well, there's some very strong work in there, and our judges were particularly impressed by the work from Bluebird Media for Parfum.se and have highly commended them in this category.
Well, you certainly put the judges through their paces because they don't only have 1, but they have 2 winners this time, okay? So you're in with a shout. The first award goes to Honcho Search for Sarah Raven. And I can tell you that the second B2C award goes to a company that felt the full brunt of the pandemic. I literally go on this every single week, pretty much. It's EasyJet!
It's great to be back flying again, not only for us to get back to doing what we love, but also to be able to reconnect passengers with their families and loved ones.
It feels really great to be back in the cockpit, and it's been 11 weeks now, and we're absolutely delighted to be back in and flying again.
I think it'll be quite emotional actually. I think we've worked hard over the last couple of months to get to this point.
You can be confident about flying. There are new measures being introduced on the aircraft and at the airport. It is very safe to fly. Now, we have on board our aircraft
high-efficiency particle arresting filters. Now, these filters filter 99.97% of airborne contaminants within the cabin, and that includes viruses and bacteria.
Yeah, it's nice that we're able to get across, travel, see our friends, family, and our loved ones again.
So on behalf of the entire crew, very warm welcome aboard. This is a very special flight for us today in EasyJet, because actually today is the first day that we start flying again since the lockdown commenced some 11 weeks ago.
From the eruption of sound in this room, I do believe we have our winners. Please make your way to the lectern.
So we've got EasyJet coming up. Do we also have Honshu in the room?
I mean, awesome
No,
stuff,
we
isn't it?
don't.
I know you obviously went through the sort of tough task. You took everything in-house. You worked effortlessly. I mean, do you want to talk us through what that operation was like? I don't imagine it was easy. And if you come a little closer to the mic, we can hear you.
Yeah, so I guess the biggest, toughest thing was recruitment. Finding people to come to Luton or who'd be willing to come to Luton every week or so was a bit of a task, but we've got a great team in-house. So we've got 5 PPC people, including Chloe, who's the manager, and Monica, who's been with us from the start as well. And 3 great SEO specialists as well, and a couple of agencies as well. So yeah, it's been a truly, group effort. Yeah. Data scientists involved, trading involved, everyone was involved. Just piecing.
A massive challenge for people, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you think you've learned?
How to effectively spend money.
I think that's a great place to end an interview.
Please, we want you in all the meetings.
Yeah. Drinks are on EasyJet. Yeah, thank you. Well done.
I think the best thing about that was the trickiest thing in the whole sort of operation was getting people to go to Luton. I love it. But you actually found them. There are people like that exist. Oh my God.
Nothing wrong with Luton. Come on. Now, Lynn, we could not look at B2C without looking at our own area, which is B2B. So our next category is PPC, Best B2B Campaign. Here are the nominees. So, highly commended goes to MG OMD for Intuit QuickBooks. Excellent work from them. Well done.
And it is an award for FreeQ Digital for Procore.
The idea of tech is it makes life cheaper and easier and simpler, and it does things that a human can do, but it does it without sort of requiring human manpower.
We were all operating in our own departments and not sharing that information globally.
Procore's been a huge part of that, I think, in bringing everybody together, whether it's site-based teams, whether it's office-based teams.
If you're 5 or 50, or if you're Spanish or you speak English, it doesn't really matter. The technology has its own language. Procore has given us the ability to communicate when we didn't have it before.
Wow, pretty good stuff. Indeed. There's more of it, there's more to come, but you know where to go to check it out, I don't have to tell you.
Once again, I think we're going to go up to the bar and see what's happening up there. Yeah. Because it's getting closer and closer to time when we're going to be there.
We are soon. Hello, Hannah.
Hi, Diane and Lynn. It's lovely to see you again. I'm here with 3 fantastic women from Verve Search who won the award for Best Finance in the Best Finance category. So I'm going to chat in with them now. So guys, how does it feel to win tonight?
Amazing, obviously.
Yeah.
We're really proud.
You're really proud. And so your campaign, it was working with kind of misinformation on finance, and to be honest, it really shocked me, and I wanted to know, were you surprised by how widespread some of these issues were?
Yeah, actually, when we did the research, we thought it was going to be just a bit interesting, but when we actually went through TikTok and we realized that how people were being scammed for financial advice, it was really, really cool to see that. And then BBC took it as well and talked about it. and loads of like things came from that as well in terms of like regulations after. So that was really cool.
Yeah, it's such fantastic and so important work. And so congratulations, guys. Whoop whoop! Everyone in the bar, woo! Back to you guys.
That's a great example of what we believe at the Drum, which is that marketing can change the world for the better. That was great to see people being helped in terms of financial advice. Now we are going on to SEO and PPC integrated category. Let's have a look at who's in the running. And the judges this time have given a highly commended to iProspect and Pandora UK for Pandora UK.
Well, I can tell you, because I have the information right here, that the winner is Reflect Digital and Nero Students. Wow, well done, sterling work. Are you guys in the room? Or you're just all such nice people. They were all sort of cheering for each other. But you know the thing before we move on? Do you know what you win? So you actually do get a trophy. So that does happen. It's a real thing. But it's these. So it's the Drum Awards. And if you get enough, you could actually make your own drum kit. How cool is that? So it was Stein IAS, wasn't it, that made that for us?
They won enough to make a full drum kit.
Yeah.
And of course, when they sent us a picture, what did we say? We want one of those.
Yeah, can you make
Send
us
one now?
Couldn't see green cheese.
Love it. It's even got a little stool with little drumsticks sitting on it. It's dead cute. Right, the next category though, which you might get one of those trophies for, is SEO Best B2B Campaign. The nominees here are well, the judges have spoken, and it's another commendation for iProspect, this time iProspect Ireland for Workplace.
And the winning entry is Merkel for a Greco. Brilliant work. And I think we might have some from Merkel in the room. Is that correct? Or I think they might actually be at the bar, Diane.
Yeah, if we know Merkel, they probably are at the bar.
They are at the bar.
So we'll move on to SEO Best B2C Campaign. Here are the nominees. Highly commended this time goes to Performix at Starcom for Domino's. That was a mouthful.
And I am delighted to say that it is another award, so they're almost halfway there to the drum kit, for Reprise Digital, which is work for cleaning. Wow. That is actually, I think that's a hat trick now.
It might
yeah,
be.
It is a hat trick. Are
Are
you? Oh, get yourself up here. Don't you be hiding away.
You're so shy.
Oh, you cannot put Reprise in the corner. So, I mean, this is a campaign, we've obviously had a bit of fun with this, but it does have a serious point, doesn't it? Because I guess it really improves the lives of many. What have you been seeing, in terms of this sort of achievements?
So a lot of people have hay fever, and it can actually be quite debilitating if you have hay fever. And we saw a huge opportunity from the search volumes around starting in March and going all the way through to the end of the summer. And we saw the opportunity to build a page and work with an API partner and implement this with the developers at Kleenex, who deserve a lot of credit for working alongside us. And yeah, the results, as you've seen by the awards that we've won, have been absolutely amazing. So And if the clients are watching this as well, this award is just as much theirs as it is ours. So.
They'll be taking it, they're the client.
Yeah. Jenna, can we get an extra one for him, actually?
You can buy one.
All right, we will.
Here's a question, seriously. Did you ever think you would win it? Did you think you would win as many?
Well, do you know what? We won 3 at the UK Search Awards as well for this, so I thought we had a chance.
Talk about that. This is global. I only tease. Congratulations. I mean, it is a brilliant campaign. It deserves to win all over the place. So I hope to see you pick up many more and lots of other
Thanks
shows.
for putting on this event today as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Right, well, we're now going to talk about something that we do know a thing or two about, which is content. The nominees for most effective use of content are... That was clearly a category that the judges enjoyed looking at and debating at the judging, and they ultimately decided to give a highly commended to Connective 3 for thoughtful. Great campaign.
Absolutely. Lovely campaign. And the winning entry is iProspect for GF for Sickring. Stunning work.
The Danish insurance market is highly competitive on search. In 2021 alone, the cost per click on Google Ads increased by 50%. Because of this competition, GF for Sickring needed an innovative solution to stay competitive. GF for Sickring and iProspect presents One Search Activate. Up until now, search and content has been handled as 2 separate disciplines, leaving out a big potential for optimization. The mission? To create an integrated search and content platform for data analysis, insights, automation, and content planning, creating a highly data-based content experience. Here's how search became One Search. By eliminating keyword cannibalization based on organic rank, our One Search platform disables Google Ads for keywords that already rank organically and reallocate ad budget into new keywords or campaigns. However, if the traffic index could not be met organically, One Search automatically enabled Google Ads again. These keyword dynamics were used for content creation to gain even higher organic placements and an even better user experience. In the platform's interface, we can view the changelog, saved budget, and keywords. We use this to evaluate the results and as a creativity hub to find trending keywords to build new landing pages around. And how did we do? Through our integrated approach, qualified search traffic increased by 72%. Conversions were increased by 45%, and we improved landing page experiences significantly by lowering the bounce rate with 33%, going from 27% to 18%. Thanks to One Search, GF for Sickring now has a competitive advantage in a strong market.
Fabulous work there. And it's so funny, we're going to contradict ourselves. You don't have to go to thedrum.com to see that because you've seen the full case study now. It was pretty good. And actually what we're finding is, you know, we're talking about search and content, and actually the sort of the blurring of disciplines is kind of no more. It's all coming together, isn't it? I think it's all blending. And as we start to dip our toe into Web3, I think it will just get even more exciting, actually.
That's true. And actually, the highly commended there, thoughtful. So you know Gordon of the cough that he can't be here tonight. He's actually my other half, and on Saturday we'll have been married for 28 years. And thank you. Yes, hope he's not watching because I'm about to give away a surprise, which is that I bought him a card on thoughtful. Yeah, it's very easy, just type it in, send it off. Don't have to go to postbox or anything. Love it. So if you are watching, Gordon, happy anniversary coming up on Saturday.
The question is, will we get you a card?
Better have. He can do it from his sick bed now, actually, just by going onto a site like that. So.
Gordon, and actually I'll give you your medal later for that 28 years.
Yeah, well, yeah. Indeed, and it is my medal, not his. I'm glad you got that the right way round. Anyway, so from creating content, creating a buzz, as we look at our next category, SEO, the most effective use of PR, let's have a look at the nominations. recommended this time goes to Journey Further for Smartbox Group, Red Letter Days, and buy a gift.
Great stuff. And the judges have awarded the prize to a very fun and lively campaign. It's Propeller Net for Pour Moi. Are you in your room? Are they in the room? Are they in the... Fantastic stuff. Well, talking of cocktails, here is Hannah at the bar. How you doing, Hannah?
Way, hey, I'm here joined with some very rowdy winners over here. Are we all excited?
Yes!
It's kicking off, it's kicking off. How are we all going to celebrate tonight?
Oh, to be honest with you, we are just so thrilled. The team, Charlie, Michael, Victoria, Tom have put such a lot of work into this, and it is amazing to win. And we're representing the West Country.
And you just won, so how
Just
are you feeling?
won. A bit in shock, to be honest. They're an amazing client, and we just love working with them, so it's great to pick up awards.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, I'm sure we're all going to have a really fun night in this bar tonight. So could I get a final whoop whoop? Don't know why I keep whooping, but here you go. Back to you guys.
We do like a bit of a whooping, don't we?
We do.
Although it's a brilliant campaign, but the thing it does make me laugh is they've all still got their coats on. Like, honestly, guys, no one's going to nick your jackets. You're safe.
So thank you, Hannah. Now we move on to a new category for these awards, the Best Pivot Initiative. Okay, let's check out who's in the running. The highly commended goes to Just Global for F5.
And the winner for tonight's award goes to, I've said them already, it's your Prix Digital for its work with HISPA.
I think they've had their say for now, haven't they?
I think they have, yeah. Let's move on to the next category. I think we need to get you to the bar sooner.
Okay, so next up, we are moving on to the Team Awards, which is really exciting. So it's not just about the work, it's about all the people behind them. So we are finding out who's really pushing the search industry into new areas of excellence. And our first Team Award of the night, or the show, because it might not be the night where you are, is Biddable Team of the Year. And the nominees are... And highly commended in this team category is Loudmouth Media.
And to announce the results, we have a wonderful human. She's such a beautiful person. We have Purna in Philadelphia.
For Biddable Team of the Year, one entry really stood out. First, it was the depth of investment they made into their own team, into their people. Next, into their technology with some incredible proprietary tech stacks. Then it was their holistic approach. They are a biddable team that takes other channels into account to maximize success. It's no wonder their pitch rate is exceptional across companies of all shapes and sizes. Huge congratulations to Rocket Mill Media Squad.
surprising that the staff retention rate is 97%. I mean, wow. Yeah. Wow, give her a round of applause.
Let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Okay, let's move on now to find the Search Brand Team of the Year.
Okay, yeah, will we recognise them? I think these are the kind of big ones now, aren't they? So I think if you win, you have to go crazy and wild for the people picking them up.
They are. I would if I could tell you the nominees.
Let's check out the nominees.
Let's check out the nominees.
I'm really excited to announce that the Search Brand Team that impressed our judges the most in Scoopsy Awards, wow, it's T-Mobile. And I do believe we have them through the power of technology.
Are you with us? It's about putting our values out there.
And it's the notion that we are an inclusive organization and that we want people to join this uncarrier movement.
It means that everybody's created equal.
Whatever you want to be, we've got a place for you.
You don't see that other places.
For the first time, like I'm at a place where I can be who I am.
As a female, as a Black woman, as a mother, as someone who is a part of the LGBTQ community, I just feel like it is togetherness.
And for me, that begins and ends with the people.
And this company really makes me feel good about who I am.
It makes you feel really proud.
This is clearly what this company believes, from the top down, middle, sideways.
And that's what Are You With Us means to me.
People ask me if it's a good company to work for. I always say, like, absolutely, unequivocally, yes.
I've always been speaking the uncarrier language. I just hadn't met T-Mobile yet.
Wow, so I think through the power of tech, we do have them. And there they are.
Hello,
here.
T-Mobile.
Hey. How are you doing? I believe you're calling in from Seattle.
We are, and on behalf of the entire SEO team, we're so honored to receive this award. I mean, we've done so much hard work over the last several years, and it's just great to see that acknowledged. So really proud and excited to be a part of this exceptional team.
Yeah, and I think, you know, the work you did around Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I know it's sort of, I think it was at 46% in orders you got, the kind of uptake. I mean, what was the kind of work, like, how do you feel about that, and what sort of effort went into sort of, I guess, the organic search there?
I mean, a lot of effort went into it. I think the biggest kind of call out here was the folks on the team, and the fact that a big part of this award and this our submission was about the people that we hired over the last year across the entire US, and they were able to come in with really innovative and exciting ideas and really kind of take it up a notch.
And who do you want to thank from your team? So who do you have with you?
Oh, we have David, Tyler, and our fearless leader, Evan.
Oh, hi guys. He's hiding around the corner there. So, and that's the thing, that I think that's the raison d'etre of the whole, the Drama Wars. You know, we said at the beginning, it's not just about the work, it's not just about the companies, but actually it's really about the people. So, and I think, you know, everyone in this room, everybody watching globally, if you didn't have the good people by your side, you just wouldn't be achieving these things. So well done for kicking it out of the park.
Thank you.
And before you go, if you get any tips for us, any secrets for running a good search campaign, tell all the people that do it for a living.
No pressure.
I mean, I'll go back to the people. Oh, I'll go back to the people. I mean, the secret is having the right people on the team, best in the world.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Well, hope you have
the award for best in the world. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a global award, globally recognised. So you guys ought to be proud. And tell you what, I've got a tip for you. Shut that laptop and get yourself out partying.
Got it. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye. Bye. Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah. Okay, and now our final team award before we move on to the final two awards of the evening, the biggies, the Chair and the Grand Prix Awards. So it's the Organic Team of the Year category. Let's see who's up for this award. And As we would expect, some really impressive teams in there. There is a highly commended award here, and it goes to Impression for Samsung.
And the award for Organic Team of the Year goes to a team whose work we have seen a few times in the show. Okay, it could be any of you. It is Re-Signal.
Re-Signal in the room?
No, well, they're probably out
Oh my
celebrating. They've
goodness,
won before.
yeah.
But you know, they increased revenues and profits by over 100%. So I think they're pretty deserving of it. And they are in the bar. Yeah, we've been told.
Spending the profits, hopefully. Can we go to speak to them? No.
They're too happy.
They're so happy they can't speak. Shall we put it that way?
You can read into that, whatever you like.
I just made that up, incidentally. So next up, before the big ones, is our Rising Star Award. And obviously that's where we look for somebody to recognise within the industry who is destined for big things, we believe. Let's see who they are. Or should we say a wee bit about the nomination process very quickly?
I think it's good to give you context around how you enter this.
Yep. So it's an open nomination process. Anyone can nominate a client or a colleague or an employee. And we run the process across the whole industry with international clients and agencies putting forward their people. So this really is the brightest talent across the globe. Let's have a look at the nominees.
Well, drum roll, please, because the drum's Rising Star. Yeah, cheer if you want, cheer and whoop and go crazy. Loud, if you're going to do it with a full heart. Come on, let's go. Give them a round of applause. The Rising Star of the Year Award. Okay, I'll get you to stop now. That was lots of excitement. It goes to a truly exceptional person in the role. It's someone who is relentless in their passion for search and someone who combines outstanding strategy and insight with everything they do without fail. It's a congratulations to Mary Davies of PropellerNet. Okay, I do believe. Hello.
Thank you so much. With this industry being so competitive and just loads of talent brimming throughout, I'm just really, really thankful for getting the Rising Star Award this year. I still can't quite really believe it. But thanks to loads of support at work at PropellerNet and just being a great agency to work for, I've had so many good opportunities in the 18 months I've been in the industry. So yeah, thank you so much.
Well done, Maddie, and we look forward to seeing how you develop your career. Another biggie, the Agency of the Year. Guess what? This recognises the best agencies in the industry. Funnily enough, yeah, you couldn't have made it up. But it's via a research-based process that draws on data from our platform, The Drum Recommends, and from industry-wide peer recommendations. So here is a very tough set of competition. Here are the nominees.
Wow, it's hotly contested. As Diane said, you just don't go on this list for the sake of it. You have to really earn your way there, and it's kind of out with your control. So I'm absolutely delighted to announce that the winner of the prestigious, and I have to emphasise that more, it's prestigious. So the Drum Search Agency of the Year for 2022 is, oh my God, I think they're going to go wild, Diane. It's Prix! I'm going to talk to you one-on-one here. So I'm going to tell you what the judges had to say. Your clients have highlighted the quality of your strategic insights and your desire to deliver world-class implementation across all areas of search. Across the board, clients were hailing you as consistently outstanding. I mean, you can't get much better than that. But you know what? You've picked up probably one of the most impressive awards of the night, and I think we ought to hear how they feel. What do you reckon, Diane?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, make your way to the podium.
Come on up. Come on. Give them a round of applause, everyone.
So not only have you done well, I mean, you've scooped tons of awards. We've already had this. I feel it's deja vu. But to pick up agency, to pick up this agency title, I mean, what does that mean to you?
I don't think any of us were expecting it, to be honest. So it's just, yeah, I'm really grateful to be a part of this agency. I feel like we're quite cutting edge and we really care about our clients and our partnerships that we have with our clients and about the culture as an agency and the work that we do. So yeah, I think we're all very grateful and yeah, just happy.
Absolutely. Yeah, it obviously shows from the feedback we got from your clients.
Yeah, and it's not easy. And is there anything you would like to add?
Yeah, we see our clients as partners, and we have some very talented people who work at each of our clients' enterprises. So yeah, I think we couldn't really get these awards without them, especially with SEO. It's all about the developers implementing recommendations, and I think that's really the key, persuading them to implement things and then making sure they're implemented correctly. So shout out to all the developers that we work with.
Before we let you go, we do have one tip for you. Maybe next week or tomorrow might be a good time to ask for that pay rise. Let's invite you on with it. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations.
All right, I did promise it was coming soon, and here we are at the final 2 awards of the show. Oh. First up, we have the Chairs Award. We did actually have 2 chairs. We had joint chairs of the awards, and they were Curtis Schmidt, President and Chief Growth Officer, MENA Wrap, and Georgie Kemp, Global SEO Manager at Bumble. So they had a look through all the work together and they decided who or what they rated the most and wanted to give their award to. And I think, Lynn, you're going to tell us who it is?
Yeah, it wasn't easy, I can tell you that. Now, we're absolutely delighted to announce that this year's prestigious Chairs Award goes to MG OMD for their work with LNER.
Do we have anyone in the room?
I don't know, I think they're probably on a train somewhere.
And this is it. The final award of the show. It's the Grand Prix, everyone! Woo! Every single bit of work that won so far in the show is in the running for the Grand Prix. So if you're a winner, we wish you all the best of luck as Lynn tells us what the top award of the year is.
Oh my God, you're putting the pressure on me, Diane. They're going to mob me if they don't win. No, hopefully, and then they'll hug me if they do. The judges have chosen their favourite combined piece of work. The work they feel has made the biggest impact, created the best ROI, or taken an innovative approach to solving a specific challenge. Okay, as without further ado, the 2022 Search Awards Grand Prix prize goes to Reprise Digital for Cleaning! Massive congratulations for a piece of work that really did deliver impressive ROI and demonstrated the overall power of search marketing. Guys, you're amazing. We want to thank you for producing what you did. I think you've obviously solved a big problem for people genuinely in their lives. The judges adore you, and you ought to feel really proud. Yeah. Give them a round of applause. A final hoo-ha.
So, that's it. We've come to the end of the show. All the awards have been revealed. Congratulations to all our winners.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Yeah. Do you know, I get the sense that Diane wants to keep you. She doesn't want you. I think we've got nothing else to do apart from, there's a bar.
We just do something else now before we go. I don't know.
So a massive round of applause to all of our search nominees, every agency and brand that was highly commended by our judges, and of course to all of our fabulous Search Award winners. Without you, we just wouldn't have a show.
I'm sure Lynn's mentioned this at least once, maybe twice, maybe more, but all of the results are now live online at thedrum.com. So if you want to see who did the best work and read about that best work in more detail, please do go along to the Drum's website.
Absolutely. And if you want to dig into today's Search Award winners in more detail, basically what we're doing now is we're sort of interrogating the work and we're putting the case studies online. So it's not just sort of a light touch, it'll give you a bit more detail behind things. And it's our pledge, I guess, to make you guys and make your work and your companies famous.
And to share all the good practice as well. So a massive thank you again to our judges. There's so much work goes in, so many hours of looking through these entries. And we do really appreciate what they've done. And yes, thank you.
Okay, so I think before we wrap up, let's go to the bar and see how they're doing. Hello, bar.
Hey, well, congratulations to all the winners. We're all going to soak up the free booze up in here. We're all going to have a good night, right? Congratulations to everyone that won. Any last kind of awesome evening? Thanks so much, and we're going to have a lovely evening up here. I hope you guys do too. So, Lynn and Diane, it's back to you guys.
They haven't drunk all the drinks, because that's exactly where we're heading next.
That's where we're going. If you want to find out about any of the other competitions that we run, then go to thedrum.com. You'll get everything there and more. Okay, we'll be revealing, as we said earlier, well, I think you revealed earlier, Diane, tomorrow night's the Online Media Awards, coming here, same time, same place tomorrow. As I said, you might want some Kleenex to sort of dry your eyes, because it is a really, oh my God, freedom of speech. You want to watch it.
So, I just would like to say, studio audience, you've been lovely. You've been the best. You've been absolutely amazing. So thank you for coming. Thank you for joining in. And I think really it's goodbye from me. And it's
goodbye from me. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Ha ha ha.